My name is Adam Stoep. I currently serve as lead pastor of Hamilton Reformed Church right here in West Michigan.
Hi, my name is William, Ruggles Church, and I attend Fellowship Reformed Church in Holland and an elder there. I have been an elder in the Reformed Church.
Yeah, and we are really privileged today to be able to talk about what the Perspectives course is all about. For me personally, in the summer of 2016, I served as an intern of a small RCA church on the southeast side of Denver. I went there with the full expectation that I would be helping to pastor the church over the summer as a means of fulfilling an ordination requirement, but I didn't really go there with the full expectation that God would do something very profound in my life. And by the end of the summer, I had befriended an entire community of Muslims. I had been welcomed into their mosque, into their homes. I had even hosted an interfaith dialogue at this church I was interning at. And when I came back, I was wrestling deeply with this question: what on earth does God want from me? And when I was introduced to the Perspectives course, I felt like I had direction on knowing how to answer that very important question. It's the question that defines all others. How do you think that Perspectives helps answer that question, Ruggles?
Yeah, I was involved in a lot of short-term global missions in the medical field around the world, and I was an advocate of global missions. But I was encouraged to go to Perspectives, and it is an excellent course. It really opened my eyes way beyond what I imagined global missions to be. It gives a biblical perspective on global missions and witness, and there is so much in the Bible about going to the ends of the earth and blessed to be a blessing and be a blessing to the Gentiles. It just opened the doors of mission to me in a very compelling way.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of truth in that about the Perspectives class, the way that it's organized. It really is a spiritual formation process. I thought historically it was informative, biblically it was sound, theologically it was comprehensive. It was all of those important things that help to give a sense of clarity for vocational identity. And for pastors out there who are watching this video, I would encourage you just to look into it. You never know how well you might be inspired just by submitting yourself to this kind of teaching. It's intense, but on the other side of it, I think you will be inspired again to pursue what it is that God wants for you, and you'll have a clear sense of that. Even for those leaders in your church, students in youth ministries, and especially those candidates who might well be called to be pioneer missionaries, please consider praying about this course and you taking it and they taking it. How do you think this class would suit people in a real-life church setting, Ruggles?
Well, again, I think it's an excellent course. I think it's academically challenging, but challenging in a good way. And it's a course very much about missions, very much about witness, but it has a good balance with common sense and practicality and just realism and realistic hope about what missions can be and aspiring to be. I would recommend this for global mission teams in churches, for pastors, for students in college or university or seminary students. It is a rich opportunity to know about missions. It builds faith formation. It introduces you to cross-cultural mission and cultural sensitivity and creation care, and just lots of aspects that put mission in balance. It's an excellent course.
Our last prayer and our last word for you is really consider, what is God asking you? What does God want from you? That's our encouragement for you today.